so fetch.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Kaiya, and today we are going to be checking out the song One by Metallica. I'm pretty excited about this song, honestly. We've been kind of jumping a little bit more into Metallica's discography, and this was a song that my mom actually requested of me when I first was going to do my discography dive, and she was very surprised that I didn't put this song in the video. I kind of did some like alternative picks for that, so if you haven't seen the Metallica deep dive, you can click it here. I also recently just dove into Master of Puppets as well. I have a mosquito bite on my hand from last night's gig, and I'm like, anyway, yeah, I did Master of Puppets, and that was pretty fun. Pretty great song, really great solo bridge section. Yeah, Metallica is an interesting band. They're kind of like the gateway band for people to get into metal. Some people hate them, some people love them. They're being thrown back into the Billboard charts right now because of Stranger Things, and so I'm just kind of like checking a little bit more of their discography out, and I'm kind of debating which album I want to deep dive into, because I do think Metallica needs some sort of deep dive. One of the most influential and biggest metal bands to come out in the 80s, and yeah, that's the video. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to. We would love to have you. We are growing exponentially, and I'm so excited, and I would love to just have you be a part of the community. So if you want to join my Discord, the Mosh Pit, I have an invite link in the description down below. I know I mention this in every video, but seriously, even if you've never ever used Discord, you should honestly join just for this community. I had to learn the whole platform myself when I was creating it, and now I use it every single day, and it's so incredibly fun. So we have a great, amazing community there of nothing but loving, amazing people, and we would love to spend time with you and have you there. So join if you'd like, and send me stuff through the PO Box in the description also if you want something to be featured in the metal unboxing video. Without further ado, let's listen to One by Metallica.
The cerebrum has suffered massive and irreparable damage.
You never know what has happened to him.
Had I not been sure of this, I would not have permitted him to live.
Where?
Father?
What happened?
I need help.
Ew.
What is democracy? What is democracy?
Got something to do with young men killing each other.
When it comes my turn,
Ew.
will you want me to go?
For democracy, any man would give his only begotten son.
It is impossible.
I feel like I'm going to cry. There's something about this guitar solo that's making me emotional, honestly. I'm just preparing myself. Okay. Alright. We're fine.
For a decelebrated individual to experience pain, pleasure, memory, dreams, or thought of any kind, this young man will be as unfeeling, as unthinking as the dead until the day he joins them.
I don't know whether I'm alive and dreaming or dead and remembering. How can you tell what's a dream and what's real when you can't even tell when you're awake and when you're asleep? Where am I?
I can't remember anything. Can't tell if this is true
just see what they look like. I guess I just never saw what they looked like in any of the previous Metallica videos. That's not what I was expecting, but that's okay. The acoustic guitar layer they had at the end of this like instrumental part was... And also, this is off of And Justice for All, which to some people, not necessarily me, to some people, okay, because I know some of y'all are sensitive, And Justice for All is their last good album. Again, that's just some people's opinions. So they're saying, so this is from that album. So, quite interesting. Quite interesting. I'm very curious about the Black Album, though, I will be honest. Very curious about that. I'm also curious about Lulu and Saint Anger, because those are apparently their worst projects. So I'm curious as to like why they're so bad.
Not much left in me. Nothing is real but pain now. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
I just went ahead and chopped off everything. Oh, God. Please make them hear me. They won't listen. They won't hear me. You wake me up. I'll be like this for years. Hear me.
Back in the womb, it's much too real. In pumps life that I must feel, but can't look forward to reveal. Look to the time when I live, fed to the tube that sticks in me, just like a wartime novelty.
I could see myself, like, once I learn the lyrics and listen to this more, because she's a soft banger, and just, like, this is something that you sing along to, you could listen to on a rainy day, blast in your car on a sunny summer day, but, you know, Bubba, it's about to be winter here, okay, real soon. And I have a feeling it's going to be cold, okay? I don't know about you, but I think it's going to be cold winter. And this song, I could see myself listening to with some hot cocoa, with my dogs, with some blankets, and just, like, chilling. Once I know the lyrics, I think I could really, like, vibe to it, and I'm more familiar with it, because I do like this. I even like this more than I did Master of Puppets. Like, I think that this is just more my kind of, like, I don't know, soft, moody girl music.
Tied to machines that make me be. Cut this life off from me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God, wake me.
It's like a piece of meat that keeps on living. It won't always be like this, will it?
I can't live like this. I can't. Please, no, I can't. I can't. Help me. Somebody help me. Mother, where are you? Help me, Mother. I'm having a nightmare and I can't wake up.
Now the world is gone. I'm just one.
I think my mom told me about, I keep mentioning my mama. My mom was amazing, okay? But I think she told me about this music video one time. It's about a son, right, that, like, loses his vision or, like, goes into a coma or something and is trying to, like, communicate with anybody. Or isn't he, like, blind and deaf as well? It's something like that. Right? Tell me in the comments.
Oh, God help me. Hold my breath as I wish for death. Oh, please, God help me.
Me lying here like some freak in a carnival show.
He is the armless, legless wonder of the 20th century.
This has a dignity all its own.
Love the double bass.
I need help. I'm in terrible trouble and I need help.
Don't you remember when you were little?
you and Bill Harper would bring a wire between the two houses so you could telegraph to each other? Bill remember the Morse code?
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die. Trapped in myself. Body my only.
The staccato is just Grammy. I love the double bass too. I love that they like flirt with it a little bit just before the section, and then they go ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, you know, and it's like staccato, and now it's like vocals on top of it are matching it. Super, super nice. Great layering piece. I think this song is better than Master of Puppets in my personal opinion.
It's Morse code. For what? SOS. Help.
Landmine has taken my sight, taken my speech, taken my hearing, taken my arms, taken my legs, taken my soul, left me with life in hell.
What's he saying?
He says, kill me. Over and over again. Kill me.
Damn.
Don't you have some message for him, Padre?
He's the product of your profession, not mine.
Oh.
Kill me. I'm asking you to kill me. Thank you. Each man faces death by himself. Alone.
Oh my god. I'm on like sensory overload right now. I know. I'm really curious what movie this is. Because they have some that's in black and white, and then they have some in color. I'm also wondering, is the studio version, does it have these vocals? I'm assuming not. It doesn't have it. Very interesting music video, but then also on top of like this amazing solo, it's just like sensory overload, and the nurse is kind of hot, so I'm sorry.
Inside me, I'm screaming. Nobody pays any attention. If I had arms, I could kill myself. If I had legs, I could run away. If I had a voice, I could talk and be some kind of company for myself. Why don't they get it over with and kill me? I could yell for help, but nobody'd help me. I've just got to do something and see how I can go on like this.
His arms, legs, sight, and ears? Is that? Damn. That's some rough pickings, Bubba. Mad respect to all those out there who are keeping this kind of music still alive. Okay, here we go. For those wondering, this music video uses excerpts from the movie Johnny Got His Gun, based on the book with the same name. The movie follows the story of Joe Bonham, a young man who was drafted into World War I after being hit by an artillery shell. His face, legs, and arms were blown off. He can still think, reason, dream, and feel, but he can't speak, can't hear, or see. Damn. That's what it was. Yeah. He has no idea where he is, when he is, or how long he's been like that. Imagine being trapped in your own body with almost no way to interact with the outside world. Imagine being a prisoner locked inside of your own mind. A minute in our world feels like a year to him. That's the horror he's experiencing. That's terrifying. fully understandable. And for democracy, he gave his only son to war back before they had to have the bloodline stay correct. I don't know what you're talking about, Bubba. That's terrifying. That gives this song like such a dark meaning. This song especially fascinates me. It starts off calmly, like hope fading. Then there is an upswing that comes with hatred and anger. Yeah, I see that. But it ends with the silence that comes last with death. It is so good that it is one of the few metal pieces that you can listen to when you are happy or sad. I think the silence is him giving up because he won't die for a while, maybe just losing himself in sanity like the book. Jeez. Yeah, I think this is definitely my favorite Metallica song so far. We still have Enter the Sandman, okay? Or Enter Sandman, which I've never heard either. So, you know, we're kind of just like tackling some of their big songs right now just because I'm curious. Metallica 1. Let's see. Track 4 on And Justice for All. Can you just stop adjusting yourself, please? Okay. 4th track on Metallica's classic And Justice for All is based on the novel Johnny Got His Gun, which is what we talked about, by Dalton Trumbo. Joe Bonham, soldier in World War I, hit by a landmine explosion. Let's see. Thus, the lyrics follow his plea to be put out of his misery. A specific passage that inspired this song: how could a man lose as much of himself as I have and still live? When a man buys a lottery ticket, you never expect him to win because it's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot. But if he does win, you'll believe it because 1 in a million still leaves 1. If I'd read about a guy like me in the paper, I wouldn't believe it because it's a 1,000,000 to 1. But a 1,000,000 to 1 always leaves 1. I'd never expect it to happen to me because the odds of it happening are 1,000,000 to 1. But 1,000,000 to 1 always leaves 1. 1. Oh. Oh, it all makes sense now. Oh, that was like the biggest epiphany I just experienced. So he's the 1,000,000 to 1. He's the 1 out of 1,000,000 chance of that happening. What are the chances of somebody like getting their arms, face, legs blown off, losing your hearing, losing your sight? Oh man, like losing the ability to talk even. Literally being trapped inside your body, like that is like literally a 1 in a million chance. And he's the 1. And so they named it 1. Holy cow. Marked the first time Metallica did a music video for their songs. Oh, interesting. Footage featured from the film adaptation of Johnny Got His Gun. Wow, that was also directed by the author himself. That's not usually the case. Which the band bought the rights for to make incorporating it easier. Oh, wow. I'm learning so much. Historically, this is like kind of crazy. Was this song also in the movie? No, it was not also in the movie. The movie came way before this, Bubba. I can tell you that. Where was 1 re-recorded? The song coincidentally re-recorded at 1 on 1 Studios in Los Angeles. I'm so done with the word 1 right now. The rest of the songs from Injustice for All and the self-titled album were re-recorded there as well. Why? Since 99, the studio has gone by the name Ecstasy Records Recording Studios after it was bought in 92 by the label Ecstasy Records. Why'd they re-record their albums? Because re-recording is different than remastering. I think somebody in my Discord said they re-recorded it. What do you think of the new re-recorded versions? Alright. Are they still releasing music? James Hetfield has to be still alive, right? Yeah. I'm assuming they're still recording music. Alright. 1988, dude. August 25th. Oh, man. So they had almost their, like, what? 98, 08, 18, 34-year anniversary, I think that's math. Wow. It just celebrated their 34th anniversary. Darkness imprisoning me, all that I see, absolute horror. Gosh, this sounds like a nightmare, dude. Humans are most reliant upon their sense of sight, not being able to see something to distract him. He's forced to relive his time in war that resulted in his current state. Oh gosh, the trauma of that too. Like having to see like people being blown up, shooting people, just all of that awfulness, and like that's the last thing you remember. The soldier cannot truly live, but he is also prevented from dying. There's a level of biting irony here. The body as a living vessel that enables the soul to inhabit the realm of life is damaged to such a point that it becomes an almost but not quite dead thing, trapping the very essence whose interactions it was designed to facilitate. The impossibility of death binds the soldier faster to his misery, and his useless body only serves as a prison for his consciousness. That's so sad, honestly. This instrumental, though, too, was fire. After some battlefield sound effects to make the setting clear comes a quiet, low-key guitar intro that all adds to the depressing mood. That was inspired by Venom's Buried Alive. All I know is No, that's Wanted, Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video. I feel like I just experienced something very traumatic, honestly. I think it's just like, it's really that whole scenario is so traumatic. To not have your sight, your ears, the ability to talk, no limbs, like you can't move, you're just literally trapped in your body. That is so traumatic and so terrifying. And I feel like anxiety, and like I'm on the edge of my seat. I'm like, ugh, I don't want that to happen to me, you know? But as far as just, oh my gosh, I don't know. As far as the song goes, I think that this is definitely my favorite out of all the songs that we've listened to from Metallica. I really, really like the instrumental, like, interlude. Just beautiful. And I love that it starts out as this, like, slow burn, and then they just crank it up in the end. And I really, really love the ending of this. And I think the sort of, like, staccato double bass leading into the staccato double bass and vocals is really nice. Just like the essence of like the best of Metallica, just like with Master of Puppets. But I think one is the one that, I don't want to say the number anymore, it's irking me. It's the song that is grabbing me the most, and I feel like it's a song that I could listen to more often. So yeah, those are my thoughts. That's my thought. That's the video. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks so much for spending time with me. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, stay tuned for so much more. Like I said, I'm kind of thinking about what album I want to do a reaction on for Metallica. I was thinking Master of Puppets, but I haven't listened to anything off of the Black album, so I'm kind of thinking of doing something off that, but I'm not totally sure. So let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you want, like and share the video with a friend. Comment down below what your thoughts or any information on this song, and I'll see you soon. Bye, you guys.